The round 15 bye we primarily used to get healthy, to make sure the guys were well rested. I gave them 3 or 4 days off, so several of them went down and had a little bit of a brief holiday. While they were away, it gave me opportunity to set up our game plan. I went up to Rockhampton and I watched Rockhampton play against Brisbane, so it gave me a great opportunity to see the teams that we might face in the finals up close and personal. So it was quite a busy weekend, and we're very eager to get up to Rocky and play this game. Yeah, obviously you learn a lot more out of your losses, and I think this is the case in our games against Rockhampton. We were able to defeat them here, and I thought we played quite well. We went up a week later to Rocky, and it was a different story. I felt that they dominated the tempo. They were a lot more confident. They controlled us defensively. Their strategy was a lot better than ours, and we just didn't play like the same team. So that's the game that I'm watching the most and learning from. And I think as a result of having studied it pretty closely, I think we'll be in a much better situation to play better. It's tough to say who will be the critical matchups because anytime teams of this caliber are playing one another, there are obviously very good players all over the floor. Certainly they're import players, and Tapscott and Cheek are outstanding players. In particular, Cheek has really damaged us with his three-point shooting. We've allowed him to get a rhythm and to get a flow in the games against us, and he's been deadly. I think we'll have to do a much better job in containing him if we have a chance to win the game. So that's how I see the matchups. Granted, they have some matchup problems with us as well. It's basketball, and somebody's going to have to make plays to help their team win the game. Our expectation is to win. We want to go up there and play the best of our ability. I don't think any of us feel any pressure whatsoever. I think the most pressure we felt, if any, was probably in that last home game against Cairns where it was do or die. But going into this game, I think we've exceeded everyone's expectations of us except ourselves. So I think that's a pretty good situation to be in. We understand we're going against defending champions, and we have a high amount of respect for them. They're an outstanding program and a team. We just need to go up and play loose, play smart, and play hard. And I think that will give us the best opportunity to win the game. I really don't want to predict on the outcome of other games, especially when we may face those teams at some point in the finals. So realistically, my focus has just been on us as well as our girls team and getting everything ready for this weekend. It's a busy weekend for us on the men and women's side. So I haven't really paid a lot of attention to the other teams, and I'm not even entirely sure of the matchups, to tell you the truth. So I just want to get through our game, and then I'll focus ahead after that.
We're a little disappointed with the way we played, but it's probably a good wake-up call for the team to refocus on what we've got to do and start thinking about playing finals basketball. I think we were a bit too complacent last week, and now we've got an opportunity to make some inroads in the finals. I think for us, we need to do a bit of everything. Like we just need to cover off on our zone offense, our zone defense. Just man-to-man type stuff, transition. So nothing in particular, but everything in general. So because I think we've got to be. I think Northside are going to be a fairly fast team now with Mitch McCarron in the mix. And like Nick Kay, the other guy in their team, and Darren Moore, those guys just go to the boards constantly during the game. So we're going to be strong rebounding. We've got to make sure that we really, come out to a good start too. That'll be the focus for this week.
So you got to prepare for a bit of wizardry.
Yeah, that's it. Having that head-to-head win, it gives us some confidence, but I don't think we could just rest on that because I think they're a different team with Mitch McCarron playing. So from my point of view, we've just got to make sure that we come ready on Saturday. Team's feeling really good. We had a bit of a dinner last night, and Training this week, obviously, we've got to have a good sessions this week and be pretty intense. It's good to be back here at USQ, training on our home court. We missed that last week, so this week though, we're all business. We're very much focused on taking the opportunity, not just letting stuff come to us, but we need to make things happen.
Oh, look, it's great to have an exceptional win over Logan last weekend. Obviously, you want to go into finals with a win under your belt, and I think we certainly did a great job containing them to a reasonable margin, under 60 points, and putting nearly 90 points on the board ourselves. It was a good team effort, and we're really happy and feeling good about this weekend. Certainly the focus is on us as a group. We didn't start well last time we played Toowoomba at home, unfortunately. They took advantage of us and did a great job at it. We returned Mitch McCarron into our starting lineup this time against them, and I think he'll be a huge factor in this game. Bringing someone of that calibre in is certainly going to help us, and being able to, take that level of play to Toowoomba on the road, I'm sure will put us in a position to get a win. Look, our starting five, I think, and many people have said that our starting five is probably up there with the best in the league, and so Evan Coulter has been fantastic in that 1-2 combo position. CJ Massengale is a weapon on the wing that has to be respected. Bringing in, as I said, Mitch McCarron, the NCAA Division II Player of the Year this year, can't be underestimated. And then our bigs, Nick Kay has been phenomenal, and I think probably the most improved player in the league this year. And Darren Moore has just been pretty rock solid for us, holding down the paint. So those five guys give us an amazing foundation. And then we've had some exceptional performances off the bench with the likes of Luke Stewart having a great breakout year, and Alex Boardman being serviceable as a backup big. Look, I'd certainly like Ipswich to beat Brisbane, but I think Brisbane will get that one done. For me, the northern game between Rockhampton and Gladstone, I think it's going to be very close. I think Derek Rucker's done an exceptional job with Gladstone this year, and I hope, just given the fact that he's brought them into the finals, they get an opportunity to play further. So I'll pick Gladstone and realistically Brisbane.
It's disappointing. We got out to a good start. The boys were good and showed execution in the first half, but just total lack of desire in the second half. So took away the opportunity to rip them a new one. It worked on Saturday night, and we got the win in Toowoomba. James Legan was obviously impressive with his scoring and his passion. He's diving on the floor and really antagonising his old crowd up there and doing a good job. And Zarian did a good job running the point for us while Ralphie was out, and all the bench guys came in and did their jobs and bashed players and got rebounds and did the hard work that we needed to get the win. Brisbane's won a lot more games and we've lost a lot more since that game, but apart from us having pretty much half our team out injured, we're going to approach it the same way. We're going to defend them the same way, and I think they'll defend us the same way, and it's kind of going to be a make or miss game. If we hit shots, we're going to go a long way to getting the win, even though no one in the state gives us a chance. The boys are full of confidence despite all the injuries. We're still going to give it a red hot crack and really see if we can get up to the Mackay game. I think they're interesting matchups. I actually think Northside probably get the game in Toowoomba. Toowoomba's only won 3 games at home this year, and while they've got 2 of the best imports in the league, Maxi and Kendall, Northside, when they're going, are really efficient across the board. And I don't think you can count Rocky out at home. They're just too good at home. Gladstone's extremely good, and Derek's done an exceptional job to get them to the finals this year, but I just can't go past Rocky making it through.
approaching the finals?
Fairly confident.